Okay, I am back. How y'all doing? Y'all want to listen to some more music? Give people a chance to come in. Rest in peace, Shock G. Thank you, Miss London. Hey, thank you. Oh, my week is great. Well, I ain't say great, but we have the working and all that stuff. But other than that, I think I've been pretty much blessed. I've been working out. Still got a long way to go, but one small step and a giant step to hot hot girl summerhood. Okay, I got your video. Hey, hey, African goddess. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be going to the gym in the morning. The forecast said it's gonna rain, but I ain't gonna let that stop me. Got too much. I got too much at stake. Okay, I'm just talking a minute. After this song, I'm gonna get straight into it. Hey, Dre. Okay. Okay, after this song, we're gonna get straight into it. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. Hey, Tanya. Good to see you. So, I haven't been going live lately. As you can see, I'm new. I'm new to doing, well, not so new. Just trying to build an audience, whatever. So, we already almost at my last live. I'm glad everybody doing okay. Getting the weekend started. So, yeah, I just want to start off by saying so far, I'd like to thank y'all for subbing, and I want to thank the new people for coming by showing me love. It's not going to be very long because I don't ain't no telling who's going to be live right now. And plus I have other stuff I need to be doing. But yeah, so far, it's about my life. My life is, hey, how you doing, Blue Rain? Glad everybody can stop by. Okay, where shall I begin? Where shall I begin? I want to tell you what's been going on in my life and why I am starting this weight loss journey. And being pretty slow about it, may I add, but I've been going to the gym a lot, a little bit more than ever. Saw a few little improvements, still I got a long way to go. But hey, it took a while for me to put this weight on. It's gonna take a while to get this weight off. But I know one thing, I'm not gonna lose weight by sitting on my butt. I'm not gonna be losing this weight sitting on my ass all day, that's for sure. And y'all go if I'm gonna be on YouTube working out when I be in the gym, y'all gonna be seeing me on Bigo or on my Instagram page. Hey grandma, hey the show. Good to see you guys. Well, basically I was looking at a few videos and seeing how, people been working out and how their lives changed, dramatically since their weight loss journey. They get tired, they tire less. They don't get tired as easily, and they start feeling a little bit more positive about themselves, which is a good thing. And what I've learned through life is that, what they say, you should feel good about yourself regardless. Well, it's not that I don't feel good about myself, but I feel like there's need for improvement of myself, not only physically, but, you know, emotionally, and building the self-esteem. Hey, Philly. Hey, Philly Brewhall. Thanks for coming by showing me love. And all this start, with my love life, or lack thereof right now. And I want to talk about one of my exes. Back in 2013, when me and him started seeing each other and started off a little casually, a little sneak around here and there, and then eventually we end up living together. And it was fair to say that we were in love. At least I was in love. We stayed together for quite a while, probably about a year or so. And things were going good. And I really thought he really loved me for me. In a way, I don't know what he was feeling at the time, right now. I don't know what was going on in his head. But then when I started hitting hard times, I was working two jobs at the time. I was able to hold down the fort, pay rent and stuff. I had my place then, and things was fine. Then, hard times hit. I got laid off, and I had to end up giving up the apartment. He moved in with his folks. I moved in with my people. We were still seeing each other every chance we get, and then somewhere along the line, and then I had the money because then I was going to. Our plan was to move me and my youngest son. All my other kids are grown, but me and my youngest son was gonna get a two-bedroom place. Had the money saved and everything. Then I had to end up giving up the money that I had, and I think I told someone about this, but I had to end up giving them up the money I had to help out with the family. Now, if I would back then, maybe I should have said no, but for some reason I didn't. And I told him about it, and he seemed to understood. But then after a couple of months, he stopped calling me for a while. He only called me like periodically, and I didn't know what was going on. And fair to say, I was devastated. I didn't know what was going on with him, and he stopped calling me for a month. And then out of nowhere, he called me back, and I asked him, what's going on? Why haven't you called me? And he said that he had went out of town and he had found another job, but he's been saving up money and he was gonna help. Me and him was gonna get a place together. But he told me just because I don't call you a lot, that doesn't mean that I don't love you and we're not in a relationship. We are. Baby, just be patient with me. Things gonna be back the way it is. I said, okay, and I'm gonna be doing things on my end as well. So things was all good, and then we started seeing each other again. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Let me get to, let me slide in the time when things had went left. Then he started doing that ghosting thing again. And then that's when I started my new job where I currently work at now. And let me get into it. November the 4th, 2016, the day, I will never forget that. It was on a Friday. A lady approached me. We worked at the same job, and she asked me about the guy. And I told him who he was. And she said that was the same guy. They're engaged, her and the other dude are engaged to be married, and then been seeing each other for about 3.5 years. I was devastated. I just lost my mind that day. I was hurt. It was like my whole world was crumbling. And I was going around worried about what have I done wrong? I mean, and why couldn't he have told me himself that he was seeing someone else? It was just, I just didn't know what I'd done, and it took me a while to get over that. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to grasp on what happened. I didn't know I didn't know how can I cope, but it took me a while to get over this. Now I did have a good had another guy. I had ran into one of my ex boyfriends. This was back in 2017, and me and him hooked up. I needed a distraction, so me and him started talking, and we started seeing each other. Then, for some reason, we went our separate ways. It didn't hurt as much because number one, me and him used to date, and we broke up back in the day. And then another thing is that was God's way of telling me maybe I need to stay away from men for a while and start getting my own life together. And I haven't been with a guy on an intimate level since 2017. And you know what? I'm glad because sometimes you need a break. You need to give your mind and your my mind and my body a break to get to know yourself as a person. Well, get to know myself as a person and figure out what's going on and what can I accept, analyze it, move on, and improve on my life, which I'm currently doing now. I've been going every time I go to the gym, every time I get on that bicycle, every time I get on the treadmill, every time I lift those weights, and I change my eating habits and drink a lot of water. Now, don't get me wrong now. I do indulge from time to time, when I have a craving for some Chinese food or something like that. But most of the time, I just keep drinking water. And water is the best thing to drink in your body. And it's like when I'm working out and when I'm eating the right food, I, you know, I feel an accomplishment. And not only I've been working on my physical, I've been working on my spiritual level too. I've been reading a lot, reading spiritual books, and I'm going to do some more studying. I'm going to do other. I'm going to focus on getting my spiritual level, you know, good too. See, I'm a good spiritual person anyway because I always try to be good to people. Miss London knows me. Me and Miss London known each other for a while. Everybody knows I'm a great person, but I want to get to know myself spiritually and raise my confidence level. And then after that, once I get my physical, my spiritually, my emotional, all that stuff, I think I think I'm gonna be completed my life. And that's my goal is to have that hot girl summer. Once I do that, I'm gonna start going when I go live, I'm camming up a lot. So I'm not gonna be there long, but you know what? Let me go on and put the link on the screen if see if anybody wants to join me. There's the link if somebody wants to join. Yep, Miss London said was correctly. If you don't love yourself, who's gonna love you? And I'm gonna start. You know what? Before I go live too, I'm gonna start writing stuff down because Hey, Silent. I'm gonna start, writing things down before I. Oh, my sister, African goddess.
What's going on, sister? What
Hey,
is
what's
going
going
on?
on, African goddess?
You have not went live in a minute.
I know I've been so busy. When I get off from work, I'd be tired as I don't know what.
Hell yeah, they be working you like Hebrew slave.
Oh yes. See, I got, you know what? That's what I've been doing. And also, that's another thing. I've been looking up some stuff about doing work at home, and I noticed how a lot of people see if I could be like, if I can get like people like Lady Law and people like that, and start going live and just knowing how to talk. See, that's what I love about Lady Law. She she's a good speaker. She knows how to reach the people.
So are you. You just
Thank
got to
you.
build that confidence up.
That's my goal to get my confidence.
That's right. Same as with your working out. You keep doing it for you, you going to make it.
I heard that.
I'm driving, y'all. How's everybody today, this beautiful Friday? I had to put my car in the shop, so I'm driving my son's raggedy piece of whatever. But
Yeah. But, hey, a vehicle's a vehicle.
it's his. You know what I'm saying? He's 17. He done, but this is his second car he done bought. I'm proud of him. I can't be mad at what kind of car he has and stuff.
Yes. End of the day, it's material things, but hey, at least a car can get you from point A to point B. Hey, Jacksonville. Hey, Miss London.
Hey Raz, hey African Goddess, how you doing? African
I'm
Goddess, you better be driving safely. About your driving and on the panel, woman, you better be
And
driving safe.
I don't know what I don't know what driving safe is anymore. There's just no driving safe. Nah,
All right,
nah.
well, at least I tried. I tried. I did the right thing. The rest is up to you now.
Okay, okay. Well, I can say I have my seatbelt on.
Okay, and she doesn't sound drunk or high, so we'll be all right.
exactly. She
Yeah.
sounds focused.
She sounds focused, yeah. I was just going to say, Raz, this is the first time I've been on your panel. First of all, it was about time I hit your panel, but I just kept missing all your lives. I'm so
You know
glad to hear
what?
you making these
I would say
improvements.
I'm going live on this thing day or that day, and I don't go around too, but I said, you know what? Let me just go on ahead and go live. I was supposed to have went yesterday,
Yep,
but
Mm,
you
then,
sure were.
I didn't got time. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start going live at least twice a week and once on the weekend.
mm.
Start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Get my confidence level up and just get on here and just chit chat with everybody. Now, I just
Yep.
want to let everybody know I'm not a roaster. Hey, society.
Hey,
I'm not,
society.
yeah, I'm not good at roasting anything unless, I'm talking about the pissy patter.
Yeah, but it ain't always about roasting. Sometimes it's nice to just build, talk, share
Mm,
tips, things that help ourselves and each other in life. That's what
exactly.
it's really all about. Roasting gets old quick anyway, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun, it's entertaining, but then sometimes people just go too far with the roast. They want to ruin people's real lives and stuff. I'm not with that.
exactly.
I mean, you see, we didn't we came from the shit talking sector, Miss London. Remember?
I know. I was just gonna say. But I know you've always been a positive person, though. You've always tried to uplift people, steer them in the right direction, encourage people. You're not a nasty person, so I always felt like you didn't really belong over there anyway, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm glad because, like the mind and the body is connected. So, like you were saying, it's not just about, and the thing is, yeah, sorry, like you were saying, it's not just about your physical health, but you're trying to spiritually, read more. I'm doing the same. I just got myself a brand new bookmark. I ordered it. I got it specially made to encourage myself to start reading. I've got a book that I want to start reading. And the thing is that you're doing it because of your health, not just because you want to look a certain way. That's what's important. The fact that you care about yourself. People have always said to me, how do you manage to stay in shape? Why do you do that? It's because I don't want to be unhealthy. It's nothing to do with size or thinking anything looks a certain way, because some women are bigger and they look great. Some women are very slender and they look great. Not everyone's supposed to be all big and thick set either. But for me, it was about, I want to be able to run around after my kids. I want to feel like I've got energy. And what you were saying about what you eat, I've noticed the same thing. As soon as I stop eating fruits and veg and stuff like that, right, I start noticing that I don't feel the same level of energy and I'm craving sweet snacks and junk food. When I eat properly, I don't get as hungry in the first place. It's more filling and it lasts you. It's sustained because your body craves food. When you're not getting enough nutrition, then your body's going to keep craving more. So if you eat a bag of potato chips, your body's going to say, well, hold on a minute, I didn't get what I need from that. And that's why people that eat crap food get hungry more often. And it's a hard habit to break, especially sugar. That's my fucking kryptonite. Sugar, I love my sweets. Yeah. And I eat my sweets. Like you said, sometimes you get your takeout, but as a treat, it's balanced. But you're not eating that shit all the time, every time, clogging up the system. Yeah, you'll have a better quality of life. And it's a good example to set to your children, any grandchildren. They could say, you know what? Mum was out of shape, but she got back up and she did what she had to do. It will inspire people. Oh, yeah.
Yes. And see, and when I don't make it to the gym, and if it's a pretty day, let me get up and go for a walk. That's what I be doing. I go for a walk. If it's a
That's right.
if it's a pretty day outside, why stay in the house all day?
That's right. Life is too short to stay in the house all day. I know someone that lives in Toronto, Canada, right? And this man got shot in the dome. And he can't even go out without help now. He lost all the sensation in his left side of his body. So he survived the shot, but he had to have surgery on his brain and he can't move his left side very well. He told me all the time, I wish I could get up and walk around. He's got to wear some fucking helmet on his head because if he falls and hits his head, it could fuck his shit up even worse. Like, it's crazy. So I just think when I see that, I think, yeah, I do need to get the fuck up because I have health issues and stuff like that. But I just say to myself, nah, life is too short. Like you said, you get up, you go out, get your circulation flowing. It's a good feeling. And then you have a feeling of accomplishment. And when you're eating all them cakes and shit, because you're regularly moving around, it doesn't build up. You don't gain the weight. Like, I've always been in shape for my whole life. And look at how many fucking kids I've got, So,
Exactly.
that's what it is. That's what's up.
And I be saying, and I saw your pictures, girl. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice shape and everything. And see, you know what? That's what I want to do. I want to get my midsection right. I don't want to be skinny, but I do want to be in a healthy shape. And I was looking up some exercise as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good for you. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, and thank you, Miss London. You see, and I love this woman. I've been knowing Miss London on here since what, 2013?
Yeah, it's been 7-8 years now. Wow, that's right.
Yes. In Africa, and I just met African Goddess recently. And see,
me too. Love me some
glad
African Goddess.
I've been drawn in beautiful people, and I came over there in this sector and fell in love. I was like, oh my God.
Yep, Society's a good one too.
Yes,
when Grandma
I like
5. Silent is good people too. Silent is funny. So yeah, there's some cool people around here.
You know who else is cool? R.E.
Yeah, I fuck with R.E. heavy. I only just discovered her a few months ago, few weeks, whatever. Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah, I mean, I've been knowing her when I'll be on Victor Moan's chat. And
Okay.
but I didn't know she really went live like that until I started dabbling. Then I got on
Mhm.
there with started looking at Buddy Lee.
Mhm. Yep. I found about him through you know who. I ain't even going to start talking about that situation, but that's how I found out about him. And I was like, okay, the trail is kind of cool still, he's got his little
Oh,
shows and shit. Let me stick around. He's funny.
Buddy Lee is, oh my God. If
Yeah,
anybody who haven't seen Buddy Lee's show, y'all in for a treat. Y'all
he's
in for a
he's
treat.
funny.
I love him. I love myself some Buddy Lee.
And he put a picture of a Chinese baby one time, and an actual Chinese black baby. I was laughing. And you see the baby, he Googled, I know that baby, there's a story about that baby. That baby that he used was adopted by a Chinese couple because the baby was half black, half Chinese, right? And I remember seeing the documentary, and when he put that out, I was fucking laughing. I was like, this
You know
nigga,
what?
really?
I need to look that up. I've heard
Yeah, black.
about him, but I don't know the story behind that.
Yeah,
But I
he's
need to
so
look that up.
cute. Yeah, you need to look that up. This old Chinese lady adopted him, and she was like, because there's a lot of stigma around being biracial with black over there. Chinese people are kind of divided anyway. They've got so many little weird, like they got a bunch of different languages and belief systems and all that shit. They argue amongst themselves. China's a big ass country. There's no way they're all going to get on, but they definitely discriminate against black people. So when I see the lady adopted him, and he grew up really nice as well. It was nice. It was a nice story. But yeah, that's the picture that he used. I was cracking up. I said,
Yeah.
this nigga just went to Google, put in Chinese baby, and just pulled up the first picture he found. And he does look Chinese. And and then when he smokes, his eyes just disappear.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
They
that's
go from
to me.
they go from chinky to gone. They just got they're just two slits in his head. I love it. It's funny
But
as shit, man.
but you know what? To me, I think I don't know why I think he's just sexy to me. Woo! I don't know why. It's just something about him.
He's too light for me, but I feel you though. I could see why you would feel that way, but nah, I like them black when they're black, dark. Yeah. Mm.
Dark chocolate.
Oh hell yeah.
Mhm.
But
Oh, she
anyway,
Yes,
that's
I
all
loves
I got
love
to
dark
the
say.
skinned men.
country shit.
Mm.
I'm just laughing at your comments and replying. I sure do. I know how to ride my horse. I know how to put on my
Mm-hmm.
cowboy boots, put on my cowgirl hat. Yes, I'm a part of the wolf pack of 44 of Houston, Texas.
Wow.
Them
That's my
country boys
trail
do it
ride.
better anyway. Them southern ones, them southern men, that southern hospitality, them southern gentlemen, even their accents are better. No offense to the
True.
north, the west coast, or none of that. I'm just saying.
Mhm. I need to try. That's a thing. That's another thing. I need to travel more.
Mm,
I need to travel more.
we do.
hmm Yeah. Y'all want to know what's funny? And I know Miss London said she loved dark skinned boys. My
Mm-hmm.
ex was a dark skinned man, beautiful dark
Mm.
skinned man to be exact, but he just the way we broke up. The only thing I could say to him is it would have been better if he would have had the courage to tell me instead of having this lady do it.
Yeah, well, a lot of men are cowards. A lot of women are too, but he did you a favor in the long run.
That's true. Sometimes that kind of gave me the encouragement, and as well as the Chinese baby. But that gave me encourage to get my life, and get my life better. Go to the
Mm-hmm.
gym more and just do something to make me happy and just be happy. Period. You know
Yeah, that's right. We're in charge of our own happiness,
exactly.
you know?
Why sit up here and be sad and miserable all our lives? For what?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
because
other person. Yeah.
I know people that have done that their whole lives. They've been sad and miserable, and they died, and they said, "Oh, I regret." You know, as they got old, they said, "I regret the way I spent my life. I stayed with this guy, or I stayed in this career. I wasn't happy. I wish I made a change." It's too late. You might as well just grab it, make the changes that you can. Tomorrow's
Exactly.
never promised. We're not getting any younger. We're all getting older every day that goes by. So whatever you can do to improve your life and make yourself feel good, do it. As long as it's not hurting nobody else, which it doesn't,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to. I mean, just like with some of these people out here, just getting out their way, trying to hurt each other. And
Mm.
look, society already hurting us as it is. Just recently, that little
Oh,
girl.
you mean, I thought you meant Society 27. My bad. You
Not
mean,
not
you mean
Society 20.
Society?
I ain't talking about Society 27. She cool. She good people. I'm talking about
Right.
like cops killing our young youth, like that little girl that was killed just recently.
Yeah. And the way they put it in the news, oh, she was holding a knife. She wasn't even holding the knife when they were there. And even if she
Exactly.
was holding a knife, Dylan Roof was holding a gun. And he killed people. They managed to arrest him without harming him. So why the fuck can't they do that for us? Because they don't want to. That's the point. They have no intentions to. You mean to tell me that even if she had 10 knives, you mean to tell me that a 15-year-old girl is more of a threat than a man with a gun that's already gunned down a church full of people?
I mean,
She,
apparently, he's like that man, that dude with the gun who killed a slew of people in church is more valuable than that 16-year-old girl, or 15 or 16-year-old girl who was about to get jumped on by a bunch of other girls. In some kind
mm,
of way, she got shot. Make that
mm-hmm,
make sense.
exactly. Even people that are just chilling at home eating ice cream on their sofa. You could just walk into someone, you could just be a police officer, break into someone else's home, shoot them, and then say, oops, sorry, I got the wrong apartment. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm scared to even come to America anymore. I've got family out there, but I'm really like, because the way I run my mouth and the way my fucking tolerance is set up to white supremacy, one of these fuckers will shoot my ass. And then you'll see it on the news. English tourist with a fuck got shot in America. Like, fuck that. I feel so sorry for my family. Do you know some of my family are trying to leave? They're so sick of it, trying to get the fuck out. I don't blame them.
Yeah, if I could,
Anyway.
yeah, if I could, I could just. I mean, see, that's why I want to travel. And just
Mm,
just go around, see the world, and see what life has to offer, and just see what's going on out here in the world.
mm. Yeah, you can do it. Why not?
Yeah. I did get an opportunity to go to Tampa, and I'm going back. I'm going back to Florida again soon. I don't know what part of Florida I am going. I don't know if I'm going to Miami or wherever,
Mm,
but I'm going somewhere. Oh
yeah, why
yeah,
not? America has got a lot of. The thing is with America is you can actually travel inside of America
yeah.
and
Oh,
still
go ahead.
you can still see a lot, you know. There's a lot like the difference between the South and the North, for example, the weather, all that, the culture differences, everything. Yeah, you could definitely travel. Why not? Don't mind me, I'm eating a gingerbread man. Speaking of sweets. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what, Miss Goddess? I gotta look that up. I haven't looked that up. It's crazy. We really need. There really need to be a change. Just because one guy got found guilty for George Floyd, that doesn't mean
Mm-hmm.
we're still not out of the woods.
No.
We're still not out of the woods. That's just one instance. What are they gonna
Plus,
do about that young lady? Is there justice for her?
plus that Chauvin, he could appeal. He's still got a few tricks up his sleeve, I'm sure.
Exactly.
And there's going to be a lot of white supremacists that pay for the legal fees and shit, just like they did with Zimmerman and a lot of these other murderous pig-ass police officers.
Oh
So
yeah.
we have all that to look forward to, but at least he'll be stressed out. You know, that's one good thing. He'll be stressed out, worrying. You know, maybe that will definitely have a bad effect on his health at the very least. But I don't know, man. Yeah, his wife left him as well. But nothing's going to be good enough, is it? Because there's only one George Floyd. No, it's true though. He was somebody's son. I've got two sons. I know how I would feel if someone killed my son.
Exactly. See, would that cop wife left him, he can get another
Mm,
woman. What about George
right.
Floyd?
Exactly.
What about his life? What
What about
about
his
his
daughter?
what about his what is his wife or girlfriend?
No,
She
I
got
don't give a
she
fuck about her. Fuck her.
yeah.
I feel bad for the baby mother and the daughter though. I
Yeah,
do
the
feel
mother and
bad
the
for
daughter.
them.
What about his children? They got to
Hmm.
see their father in the grave. I don't get that. I forgot that other young man. I forgot his name. He just recently. I think it was a week ago.
Oh, the one where the bitch claimed she thought that the taser was a gun, or she thought her gun was a taser. She conveniently just got them mixed up that day. Like she'd been managing to use her gun and her taser separately and efficiently the whole time she's worked for the police force, and all of a sudden, for some reason now, she can't tell the difference between a gun and a taser. I don't buy it. They got every fucking
I don't
excuse
either.
under the sun. Oh, I walked into the wrong apartment. Oh, I was in fear for my life. Oh, she had a knife. Oh, just whatever, man. Oh, he
I mean, just
sneezed. He sneezed a bit
excuses,
too loud. Yeah.
excuses on top of excuses on top of excuses.
Right.
And here's the kicker: they just passed a law where they said it's legal. It's now legal to run over protesters.
Huh? What? What?
It's on the news. I'm gonna find it, but
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna find it. And if I ever get to once I get to 1,000 subscribers, when I see stuff like that, I'm gonna post it up.
Mm. Wow. Wow. It's legal to run over. I'm going to look into it anyway because.
I mean, they making it legal to run over protesters. Like I said, oh my God, really?
But if I was to see, because I know if I was in a car and I saw Chauvin and Floyd, I wouldn't have run over that police officer. Fuck it, I would have done it. Yeah. Well, obviously not because he was on top of the next man. But now, if I do that, I'm going to be up on charges. But a police officer can just run somebody over now and claim that they were in fear for their life. They needed to use the vehicle to protect them. That's amazing. For all the wrong reasons, of course. It's
So,
2021.
so not
I thought
only that
America
these
was.
killers are not be held accountable, but if we protest, we're going to get killed for protesting and standing up for what's right.
Right.
Oh my God. I just, you know what? I saw that. I think it was Willie D. Uh, y'all heard of Willie D. He was the one who
Yeah.
had. I didn't get a chance to see the video, but once I get a chance to see it, now I wish I was in 1,000. I had it was great if I had 1,000 subscribers. Then I could share it on my community tab. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, and people are getting crazier. So now,
Yeah, I don't even.
if we protest, we're going to get ran over by a car.
Mm. Hmm.
Make that make sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If they want to just continue on killing black people, killing our black youth,
Yep.
that's just crazy, man.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a much longer. Anybody else? Before I end this screen, and thank y'all for coming up and showing some love. Anybody, if anybody wants to share something, you can. If not, then I'm gonna be, in y'all scream and wrap this up because I have a whole bunch of stuff to do. But Miss London, I want to thank you for showing me a lot of love, not only tonight but through the years. And I'll be going live soon. If not on here, I'll probably be on Beagle. You heard of Beagle?
I've heard of it, but I just can't be bothered to. Yeah, I have heard of it though. The app is irritating. It kind of flashes and does a lot of bullshit that I don't like. So, but just I'll be with you, and you know where to reach me if you want to message me anytime too. Once in
Oh,
a
okay,
while. So,
that's fine. I
but
like it.
yeah, I'm glad.
I guess I'll be going live on here a little bit more often. And
Yeah.
and you know what? Who knows? I might have something to share. Kind of roast these racist people and these cops and stuff.
Hmm.
It's not. It's funny, but it's not funny. But more importantly, I want to just chit chat, talk about important stuff like health and love and relationships. Because
Hmm.
you
That's
know,
right.
even though I haven't been intimate with a man, which is 28 to 2017, about in my 3.5 years, and I chose to be celibate. I'm
Hmm.
kind of waiting on that one special person. You know, even though I
Yeah.
even though I flirt a lot and talk a lot of freaky stuff on Super Soaker Saturday.
Yeah, but you're a grown woman, so that's
Exactly.
cool. And nobody's forced to listen to it. So I don't see any
Exactly.
problem with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I just want to get with that one special person that could actually, share my life and just have fun. Fun with.
Hmm.
Just have a laugh. Listen to him. He can listen to me. I can show him all my cooking skills. And speaking of cooking, I'm really thinking about opening up my another channel, and somewhere down the line, I'm gonna be showing y'all I'm gonna be cooking in front of y'all and showing some of y'all my cooking skills. So
Yes. Now that I would like to see. That
yeah.
I'm interested in. I bet you can cook up a storm.
Oh, I can't.
What kind of what kind of food do you cook?
Basically stuff like steaks, chicken,
Mm, okay. Just
fish,
regular stuff.
this regular stuff. But what I want to do is I want to learn to cook foods from Mediterranean. Mediterranean. I can't get
Med-
that word.
Mediterranean. You got me tripping there.
Mediterranean food. I want to learn
Yeah,
how to make
Mediterranean.
different types of food from all over the world. That's
Well,
what I want to learn to do.
Mediterranean people have the best health, worldwide when they measured it, and apparently their diet is a lot to do with that. So yeah, do it.
Mhm. Somewhere along the
Uh,
line, I will do it.
Yeah. You always need cooking. You always need, man, I might go on there and learn a thing or two. I might see you cook something and be like, yeah, let me try that. So yeah, definitely set up a cooking channel. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna get off here now. I'm gonna eat the rest of my gingerbread, man. I don't want to be smacking and slacking and shit. So,
Hey, hey, UK
but
London. Glad you came back. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the show in a few, but
mm.
Miss London, thanks for stopping by,
No,
and
you're welcome. And
and
keep up the good work.
I will, and I'll probably be going live soon. Maybe tomorrow morning before I go to the gym.
Okay. Yeah, good for you. Keep us updated on your progress.
Oh, I
We're all
will.
rooting for you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Thank him, and I want to thank everybody. Thank you, African Goddess. I want to thank everyone for stopping by, showing some love, and putting up with, just putting up with me being nervous. But you know what? I'm slowly getting good at it, and I'll probably be going live tomorrow morning, depending on how I feel. So, and I'll probably you'll probably see me on these YouTube streets, different shows and all. So enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and I want to let you know I love y'all and y'all be safe. And let me play one more song for y'all, and then I'm going to skedaddle. But until then, see you on the next video. Peace.
Hurts me the most when I wake, fumble and twist till the truth starts to click. There's so much space in this bed. These sheets go from us. Dreams of your smile. I don't want to feel the and I don't want to feel your wings break free. Because without you, I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be stronger. Gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up, you're over us. 'Cause I think I might do anything for you. If you just let me. If you just let me. If you just let me. Just let me. Taste of your lips is still fresh, and the smell of your scent. How could I forget your words? How they cut me to shreds. But to tell you the truth, every piece is for you. I don't want to be just a memory, and I don't want to feel your waves break free. Because without you, I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now. I gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up, you're over us. 'Cause I think I might do anything for you. If you just let me, yeah. If you just let me, if you just